Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you on Wednesday. Hope your week is going swell. We're going to start you out with some news on this Wednesday.
Okay. 1 month exactly almost after the tragic accident at Lake Springfield Dam, the search continues for 40-year-old Taylor Stoney, who was a mom of 3 girls. State Water Patrol crews are still conducting daily surface searches along the James River and expanding farther downstream with help from riverfront property owners. Stoney and her 3 daughters went over the dam while floating and kayaking on June 14th. 12-year-old Aralee Stoney survived, while her sisters, Sophie and Andrea, were recovered days later. Historic flooding in southeast Missouri, meanwhile, has prompted an ongoing disaster response from Springfield-based Convoy of Hope after as much as 12 and a half inches of rain fell in less than 24 hours, flooded that area. 1 woman was killed, it damaged many communities, and forced more than 350 rescues, including hundreds of campers airlifted to safety from a camp that made national news. Convoy of Hope is distributing cleanup kits, drinking water, and food to families as they are helping recover to the east.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy to think about a 1 in 1,000 year flood. But that's what they experience.
Yeah,
it's crazy to think about. Seems like those happen more than every 1,000 years, by the way.
Yeah.
Springfield City Council has unanimously repealed the rezoning for a proposed apartment project at Walnut Lawn and Maryland Avenue, avoiding a public vote. That action returns the property to its previous zoning after neighbors successfully gathered enough signatures for a referendum to put it to a vote, if it continued on that way. The developer now plans a new project. It's smaller, with about 160 two-story apartments proposed. Residents say they will be watching the project as it moves through the city's review process and will likely have some things to say about it. Springfield Police will soon be equipped with a new generation of body-worn cameras after City Council approved a $5.3 million funding package. The 10-year agreement includes new body cams, in-car cameras, cloud storage, video management, and AI-assisted report writing that still requires reviews by an officer. Interesting. The department says the long-term contract will save about $3.7 million compared to renewing shorter agreements. The initial funding will come from vacant salary savings and federal forfeiture money.
Okay. The Springfield City Council has taken the first step toward approving $32 million in industrial development bonds for a new Andy's Frozen Custard headquarters. Keeping it here in town. That project would build a new campus on East Division Street while keeping them based in Springfield instead of looking elsewhere. The development would retain 54 jobs, create at least 16 more, with average salaries of about $95,000, and use payments in lieu of taxes during a 25-year agreement. A final council vote is scheduled for July 27th. And I'm glad they're staying. It's exciting. Total Point urgent care clinics in Springfield and Nixa are now closed after the company laid off employees following missed paychecks and some financial problems. Former staff say that patients received little or no notice before the clinics shut their doors. The company's parent firm has also faced lawsuits over alleged unpaid rent at the Springfield clinic and the now closed Beefaroo restaurant as well.
Wow. That's an interesting connection there. Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe has now signed the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act into law. It makes it a crime for a healthcare provider to intentionally cause the death of a baby born alive after an unsuccessful abortion. Violators that kill a baby born alive could be charged with first-degree murder. 0 Democrats voted for it. All but 2 Republicans voted for it. Missouri voters are expected to consider another abortion-related measure on the November ballot.
Okay.
Branson Public Schools received state funding to provide 117 free full-day preschool spots for the upcoming school year. The district has earned the Missouri Quality Pre-K grant for a 5th straight year now, allowing eligible 4-year-olds to attend at no cost, regardless of family income. Children must live in the district, though. They must turn 4 by July 31st and complete a developmental screening. Enrollment is now open while spaces remain available.
Okay. Willard Police Chief Tom McLean is back on the job and back at home after undergoing a double lung transplant earlier this year. McLean returned to work this week after months of recovery following that battle with pulmonary fibrosis. He says his return will begin with light duty while he continues rehab, including daily exercise to rebuild his strength. McLean also thanked the community and the department for their support during this journey that he has been on.
Yeah, man, good for him. That's great news. And I know a lot of people have been following that journey along and rooting for him, praying for him. So it's good to see him back.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough go.
Yeah, gosh. Because when he got the call, like there's no notice, right? Like it happens. Like, we're ready for you,
Right. Yeah, it happens fast.
So,
yeah. Boy, this is something. What a neat story this was. I don't know if you saw it, but St. Louis Cardinals slugger Jordan Walker is your 2026 Home Run Derby champion. It was dramatic. Walker became the first Cardinal to ever win that event after a very dramatic comeback victory over Philadelphia Phillies star Kyle Schwarber in Philadelphia. So this guy was winning by a lot in the final round, and then Walker comes up, and he hit a ton of home runs, but he needed to hit 3 home runs in a row on his final 3 swings to tie. Not only did he do that, but he had a bonus swing because he hit a home run on the last one and hit 4 home runs in a row to win.
It's so crazy.
It was super exciting. I mean, it was funny because the announcers were like with the crowd, like very quiet, like, oh, he's got 6 more. And then they got down to the final couple and they're like, well, this might happen. And the crowd was booing him at first and then completely silent at the end because he just beat their guy at home.
Right. Yeah.
That's where the All-Star game's being played.
Yeah.
So it was fantastic. Phillies fans are terrible fans. I don't mind saying it. They're known as the worst fans in baseball.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're not great fans. I mean, if you're visitors, they're not great fans. They'll beat you up and throw batteries at you.
That's how I feel about OU fans. But maybe that's not true. Maybe it's because they're a rival, Yeah. Maybe they're great.
Fans.
By the way, I saw Jordan Walker's family picture afterward, and it was so great. The proud papa,
They were in the stands. I mean, there's a camera on them for the entire time, and they were the only Cardinals fans, Jordan Walker fans in the stadium, except for the other players, teammates on the field. And man, he did it. It was incredible. So listen to this. His prize is $1 million. That is more than his entire salary for this year.
Wow.
Yeah. So how cool is that?
That's wild.
His salary is like $750 or something, and he's getting $1 million because he won.
Yeah, that's
under
really
pressure
cool.
too. That was
good for him.
Yeah, it was exciting. He's had a rough go too, so it's neat to see him do that well.
Yeah. Did you see his parents? I did.
Yeah. They were loving it.
Yeah. It's neat. Okay, now to this. Springfield Public Schools is getting ready for its annual Back to School Bash, July 25th at the Springfield Expo Center. So coming up in about 10 days. That's going to be fun. It's a free event, features 4,000 backpacks filled with school supplies, free socks, physicals, community resources, and a box of groceries provided by Convoy of Hope. Thank you, Ethan and crew. About 6,000 people are expected to attend that. The first day of school for SPS, by the way, is August 25th.
Man, it's crazy to think about back to school already, but and there's still, I guess, more than a month. If August 25th, yeah, so we got a month and 10 days, but I'm not even a student anymore, and it hurts me to hear that.
Yeah.
Takes me back. It's traumatic.
Yeah. All right. The Missouri Thunder is returning to Thunder Ridge Nature Arena in Ridgedale over Labor Day weekend. The 3-day event, September 4th through 6th, will feature professional bull riding plus concerts by Chris Jansen and Miranda Lambert. Tickets will go on sale for that on Friday, day after tomorrow.
All right.
So,
lots going on. Prepare for that.
Go. And that, my friends, is a look at your news. Thanks for tuning in, and happy Wednesday to you.
Yep. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
We won't see you tomorrow. Ethan and I are going to be off for a couple days. We hope you'll still tune in, but we'll see you beginning of next week. Have a good one.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine, Whole Hog Cafe, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. You are listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, and we are waking up with fairly comfortable temperatures out there across the Ozarks with numbers in the upper 60s and low 70s. It is going to be another day where we're talking about the potential for scattered storms in the Ozarks, so that's the headline for today. Overall, nice summer conditions for the first part of the day. Sunshine, temperatures warming right on up. I have a high temperature of 88 degrees in Springfield today. We'll see sunshine through the first part of the day. Then things change as we head into this afternoon. We've got that opportunity. It's about a 50% chance for some showers and thunderstorms, and most of them will be south of I-44. We'll hold on to this rain chance, though, kind of daily today and tomorrow. We see similar rain chances, very scattered in nature, with afternoon storms across the region as we move into tomorrow afternoon as well. Now, these showers and storms, they are of the summer variety, meaning that they're not a guarantee everywhere, but we will see some isolated activity with pockets of very heavy rainfall. We've also got a warming trend in our future as we head into the tail end of the work week and get into the weekend. Temperatures remain very warm. I told you, today we're in the upper 80s, 88 degrees in Springfield. We'll be closer to 90, I think, as we head into Thursday and Friday, and numbers will be flirting with 100 as we head into the weekend forecast. So it really is going to be a warm stretch in the forecast. Today, we've got just isolated showers and thunderstorms, primarily south and east of the Springfield region. We'll also see some isolated showers and thunderstorms on Thursday. Rain, not a guarantee either day, but we'll have some opportunities out there in the afternoon hours. High temperatures, if you don't get the rain, will likely make it to the low 90s. On Friday, we'll be partly cloudy and it'll be warmer. High temperatures in the low 90s, and then we'll be in the low to mid 90s in the forecast on Saturday with a couple of those summertime thunderstorms in the forecast. That happens through Saturday afternoon. Around the country, here's what's making headlines. It's heat and humidity across much of the mid-Atlantic today. And while that's going on, we've got monsoonal rain showers and some thunderstorms happening for the interior western United States. So thunderstorms and also heat making headlines in the national news as we head into the rest of the week. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I had for you yesterday was this: what is the meteorological term for the rare phenomenon where a lightning bolt shoots upward from the top of a powerful thunderstorm cloud, traveling all the way into space as a massive red jellyfish-shaped flash? Do you think it is A, a blue jet, B, a red sprite, C, elves, or D, St. Elmo's fire? Well, it is B, a red sprite. I actually didn't know this. I'd heard of that, but I didn't know that it was all the way to outer space. They're large scale cold plasma electrical discharges that flash high above active thunderstorm clouds. typically at altitudes of 30 to 55 miles. They are triggered by powerful cloud-to-ground lightning, and they emit this brief, vivid red glow that often resembles a massive jellyfish with dangling tentacles before vanishing in about a fraction of a second. So if you ever see something red, large scale, it could be a red sprite. Congrats if B was your guess. Here is the next chance to win the Brain Twister trivia question. What is the name for the rare, terrifying underwater hazard where an incredibly dense, freezing cold river of salt water sinks beneath polar ice, freezing everything it touches and creating a literal underwater icicle of death? Do you think it is A, frazzle ice, B, Brinicle, C, Cairo vent, or D, anchor ice? You can let me know your guess. That's at the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening this morning. And thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Whole Hog Cafe, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. I hope you have a fantastic day in the Ozarks. Grab an umbrella just in case we've got that opportunity for some showers and thunderstorms. Looking at a high temperature of 88 in Springfield. And I hope you have a great day. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow morning.